Hey, yo, happy 420, everybody. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you're having a great weekend. Oh, look, everybody in here already. Tweet out the room. This is very important. Not only are we back on our mycelium tip, but we're giving away a Croge NFT because we minted a bunch today. They had a great contest to see who could mint the most. Everybody loves one of those. I thought we had it locked down. They were given the countdown, and some crazy came in and got 10 at the last minute. And yo, we got to watch out for these people because they have another giveaway going on now until tomorrow. They've like extended things. And whoever mints every hour, whoever mints closest to the hour gets 1,000 crow. So, like, junglefam needs to nail this one. Martech and Truck are up here. Hell yeah. Dragons is coming up. Everybody's minting right now. All of your favorite projects. Thunder tokens have like 75, 76 left. Minting went up. Daily minting went up on that project. Croge NFT is still minting. And like I said, they got a crazy giveaway that is ongoing. End of the last story. Yeah, we didn't win. But we got a lot of Croge NFTs, and we're going to give one to a Thunder token holder. So, full circle. One hand wash the other. Hey, Dragons, what's up, baby?
What's up, brother? Just chilling. Just got done chilling, I guess. Man, this first time I've been able to chill and just finished cleaning the house in a while. Man, it was nice, bro. It feels nice to have my house clean. Just be able to chill in here. It's nice.
Very important thing to do. Put down the phone, put down the Twitter, clean the house, take care of your chickens, take care of your mental. We also have Khan up here. Let's not forget. Khan had some technical difficulties yesterday. We had you in here, and the Mint had some technical difficulties too, yeah, but all of us did. Thunder did 2 months ago when we started. Dragons did 2 days ago. Croge did yesterday. Worms did today. So it's par for the course. Welcome to Chronos. Yeah, welcome to Chronos, Con. How's it going? How's it working out for you so far?
It's good. It's good, bro. We are still pushing it. Thinking well, like what we can add more, what we can do more for the community. Mean thing still continues. Yeah. Well, just keep grinding as always.
That's dope, dude. And hopefully we can get your community in here. I see Ollie down there, and I'm a OG holder. What's going on with the OG holders? Actually, now that we're talking about it, were they?
Um,
Yeah, go for it.
OG. Sorry. OG holders get whitelist. Also, if you own 4 OGs, you get one free from the new drop. Like you get a free mint if you have at least 4. Yeah, those are and as you know, they're also are getting the benefits from the roadmap. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. And how's I know that like increasing the team was part of the roadmap coming up, especially with the Chronos Mint being so big. And
Yeah.
I know you had a bunch of people uh, who were hyped for this mint. Like Loaded was in here pushing, uh, almost acting like a community manager of sorts. Have you extended the team?
So yeah, like we have a lot of people from the east side. Like we have my friends in the team. Um, a couple like NFT strategist kind of guys from the east side. They done a lot of really successful projects there with us. Like Yeah, like we're actually around like around probably 10 people. Like we are just keep adding more people to the team.
Yeah, 10 people is a lot, man. And this team, uh, can we get them in here? Like these ETH people, like when we build these bridges, it's it's the NFT, of course, but more importantly, it's the communities, and we like to try and
Yeah,
bring the people themselves across. Yeah.
yeah. I don't think they would come because they're more of a like background worker kind of guys, not active on social media, just like working from the background, just trying to build. Because they're not only just in our team, they probably have and like a lot of different projects working all at the same time. They're like an NFT agency, so yeah.
And what about CDC? Are you guys still in communication now that you've moved on?
Yeah, yeah, it's everything is still the same, yeah.
Cool. Well, I might have to check on what's going on upstairs. Dragons, what's up with you, man? Or
Just chilling, man. It's
yeah,
been
I already
nice.
asked you.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I could go over it again. That's
No,
okay.
but no, you said you were chilling. I want to know how this mint is going, though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say,
Oh,
Alpha. Before you cut me off so rudely. No, I'm
I'm
just kidding. So
sorry, dude. I'm trying to go yell at my kids real quick.
basically, mint is going great. We've had a lot minted today. I think at least another 50 dragons were minted today. We just got done with the airdrops. A few people didn't receive their airdrops, but everyone that didn't, we are sending those airdrops out very soon. So if they are not in your wallet yet, please open a ticket. Let me know. Check TofuNFT.com before you open that ticket and triple check to see if they are there. But if they are not, please open that ticket. You may have somehow got skipped over or something like that. I think right now I think only like 4 people haven't received theirs, which that's but that's we're getting it to them, and once we get those to those people, we're gonna have the burn event live, so everyone will be able to send their dragons from the old contract into this burn wallet. It's going to cost like 2 crow in gas, and we're going to reimburse you on the gas as well that it takes for you to send those two
We're losing
dragons
you a
from the old
little bit,
contract.
but it's.
Oh, give me a second. Yeah, my LTE's been
I
doing
don't
that
know
for
what it is.
whatever
It's like,
reason.
yeah, it's like jumping forward and backwards in your
How
spiel,
am I
but I
now?
got it. A
Am I
little
doing
better.
good now?
Yeah,
Nah.
I don't know. There's something going on, but the like, I want to make sure everybody gets this because it can get complicated. Sometimes people get not overwhelmed, but maybe like intimidated by switching contracts. So I want to make sure everybody gets this.
Yeah, are we good now, brother?
Yeah, man, that's better.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I only had my LTE on, had to switch to the Wi-Fi for whatever reason. But anyhow, basically the burn event will be live today in a little bit. We don't know exactly when we're gonna do it, but whenever we do it, we will be putting it in the announcements channel. It's very simple. All you have to do is from the old contract, the Dragons of the West contract that has no spaces in it. Whenever you tap on the NFT, it'll say Dragons of the West, but with no spaces. And the new one has Dragons of the West, but with spaces. That way people can tell the difference. Everyone can send the old NFTs from the old contract to the burn wallet address, and the gas fees that you pay, which is only like 2 crow, we're going to reimburse you anyhow, just because I know it is a little bit of an inconvenience, but something that we had to do to go forward with the project. But on top of that, if you do participate in the burn event itself, you get entered into a raffle for a very rare dragon. We are announcing a collaboration with a another project a little bit later today. They haven't texted me back on the full details of what we're doing yet. And we're also going to be having a giveaway for mints we're going to do it in a certain fun way for everyone that mints within the next 3 days. We have not announced it yet, though, so if you want to wait on that giveaway, feel free to do so. If not, you don't have to, because these dragons are badass anyhow. Sorry, very cool anyhow. But yeah, definitely, check out the Discord in the announcements channel for the updates. We will be dropping the burn event very soon if you have been waiting on that. But if you are not waiting on that and you did not partake in the whitelist mint, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. You can still mint live on our website right now, and the dragons will show up pretty much immediately, probably within 5 minutes. TofuNFT.com. Go to there, refresh the metadata. It will
Shout out
show up.
Tofu NFT, man. Coming
Yeah.
through for dragons, coming through for Croj, faster than any other platform, man. And Tofu is where we keep going to see these beautiful pictures.
It's so odd. Like Obisu's base sometimes takes like an hour or two, and no FUD towards them because they're a great platform and everything. But it's I
I'll
don't know.
give it to
Tofu
Abisu's.
NFT.
I won't give it to the DeFi wallet. I don't know what they're doing, bro. But
Oh
like
yeah, dude. DeFi
that shit
wallet.
keeps
Get
crashing
them
on
out
me.
of here. Get them out of
Get
here.
him out of here. What's up,
Yo,
Joe?
Q, bro. I see you rocking the dragon, brother. What's up?
Hey, I got a question for you, Dragon. Have you guys picked your winners for the Dragons of the West Mint Day when you were doing the three dragons, and I think the super special one?
Yes, so the 101 dragon winner and the two very rare dragon winners will be announced probably later today. We just want to get the burn event sorted. We don't want to make too many announcements in one day and just confuse everybody. So we're gonna have the collab today and the burn event today as well. So we might actually announce the winners tomorrow, but decide them today. Just that way, there's not too many pings in the Discord and everyone's not getting confused and stuff like that. But we do have that on the agenda, and that is a very high priority thing on our list right now. But thanks for the question, brother.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate all
Good
of that,
deal.
especially the fact that like you guys are taking time with the information. There is a lot going on right now.
Second thing I had was look at the pinned tweet I put up on top. That is the Croj that I just minted. And then if you look down in the thread, you can see the two that I generated. That I want to say is definitely, unless someone has hit 6 of 6, 100%.
Ooh,
Those
that
two
one
are
looks good.
solid, solid, solid in the running. Like
Okay, here's
the
what I've heard from Croj so far. They said they have somebody that has four matching traits, and you're saying five.
yes, I
What are you
have
saying?
5.
Five?
Wow.
Myself, and one other person in their space this morning had 4 of 6 traits. I now have 5 of 6 traits, and the one with the chain actually
Oh,
counts as
this is
having that
better than your
trait.
last one. Yeah.
Yes, the one that has the chain actually has the same trait but a different variation, so we're dropping into decimal points into how close am I to 6 of 6.
Wait, why? Because one has a chain, one has nothing.
But the one I minted has a collar. The one I generated has
Oh,
a chain. So the
you
variation
don't have.
between
Yeah,
solid running guys, fingers crossed, and they're doing a special thing.
I get it. So the one on top matching to one of the two on the bottom. You really went for it, bro.
Hey, this is sheer luck because I know for a fact you minted more of them than I did.
Yeah, I I messed up the strategy though. Like we should have pooled it, I guess, and I should have showed my daughter how to copy and paste photos because
Definitely.
she kept tweeting out, "This is my entry," and it didn't have a picture attached. It's okay.
No, all she had to do is save the image to the phone, and then there's no copy paste. Save the image to the
No, she
phone,
was on the
hit the
She
add
was
the
on the
photo.
laptop.
Oh, yeah. So
I was trying to show her how
crap
to do
happens.
it that way
I've,
after the fact.
I,
Yeah, we're learning.
I've seen a lot
Everybody's
of them out
learning.
there that say, this is my entry, and it's a blank entry. There's no picture.
Yeah, well, because it seems on the website like you just have to click the button, but you got to work a little bit, just a little bit. And yeah, it's not just that $3,000 giveaway and the $10,000 giveaway. Now there's 1,000 crow every hour on the hour. Whoever's closest to the hour minting, which is interesting. I've never seen this before. It kind of makes me want to do it with Thunder tokens. Tough crowd. What do you think, Con?
Man, just to let you know, I did laugh at that, but I was texting someone, so I couldn't bring the laugh emoji up.
You guys are all right, but bing bong, you lose. Tweet out the room. There's 30 of you. It's a Saturday. It's a cool Saturday. I've been jumping around in some spaces this afternoon. But again, the whole point of this show is to get everybody into one room. And Martech, what's up?
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Jungle Fam? How's everyone doing this afternoon? It's been a fantastic day, man. Wow. I want to shout out to New America NFT. You're up next, bro. You're up next. I want to give a shout out to Chrono Balls. You're after the man that's up next. Like 7-7. So like, yo, some exciting stuff going on.
Big time. Doesn't stop today. Keeps on rolling, man. I think Wacky Worms ironed out their kinks, so I think that mint is up and running. I would get Miggy in here, but he is asleep.
Yeah, man. Huge shout out to Wacky Worms. They had me on an AMA yesterday or earlier today. Sorry, and it was a pretty chill, laid back AMA, and I really do like what he has going on with the whole the club game going on. Like, and if any of you have ever played like Club Penguin, I know that was a huge part of my childhood whenever I was growing up, and I was a. By the way, I was a black belt in the Club Penguin dojo, so huge flex right there, just to let you all
Damn.
know. Yeah. I was I was pretty cool.
Operative word being was?
I don't know. How long ago was this?
It started in 2007. It was made by Disney, and then it was purchased, and then it disbanded in 2016. It was an MMO, mass multiplayer online game, and it was really like kind of a first version of like a side scroller slash open world talker.
I know I'm not the only one that knew Texas was going to come up here with that.
Well, I mean, these things are super duper popular in middle school. So, like, it's not Club Penguin, but it's another version of it, and they're all conspiring against us.
Bro, did you ever play Webkins?
I definitely know what you're talking about. I didn't play it, but I know people who did.
Oh, bro, my older sisters loved Webkins, bro. Like, whenever I was growing up, I know I was in like first grade, and I had to stay after school for something because I was a bad kid. But I had to stay after school, and they were letting us play Webkins on the computer for whatever reason, even after like even even though like I had to stay after school. I don't know why they were letting us play, but it was pretty cool. I don't know why that's like an integral part of my memory, but yeah.
We always play, or the only one I remember playing a shit ton was Drug Wars on the TI calculators. It was fantastic.
I remember that one.
It was all just text based. It was awesome.
There were a lot of smart people programming those TI-84 games. But New America is in here, so we'll get them up here as well.
Get them up here.
And shout out to all the dope projects in here, man. It's really cool to have like so much good stuff going on Chronos at one time. Like it's a lot, and if you look at the numbers, like people are just eating it up. So I feel like we're doing a really good job.
I heard that we were actually in a bear market. I heard.
Every time I look around, that's what I hear. Every time I go outside of this like Chronos bubble. But I'm trying to pop this bubble. I'm trying to get everybody to understand like what's going on over here. Cuz it's about time everybody like sees this.
Bro, if I could talk about that real quick, I think what we're doing with NFT3LA will help onboard new people to. I don't know if it'll exactly pop the bubble, but it will help onboard new people that will probably also help onboard new people because those people, majority of them, if I'm not wrong, I believe are Ethereum people because the tickets themselves are on Ethereum. So to get all of these Ethereum people in one place at one time, but also have such a large Chronos presence, I think that's going to be absolutely amazing for Chronos as a whole. What do you think
I
about
like
that,
where you're
Alpha?
going with this, bro. Not only that, but the timing. The
Yeah.
timing couldn't be better, right? Cuz the Gravity Bridge just went live on the testnet. And this, for people that don't remember us talking about this for the past 8 months, this is what solves all of the problems that we've been having with connectivity with ETH, right? Like getting Crow stuck as an ERC20 token that you can't get over. Like we're talking about a straight up bridge, lock and release from ETH to Chronos back and forth, seamless, right?
So can you send me a link to that? Is that live right now?
It's live on the testnet right now. Yep.
Oh, on the test net. Okay, so if people wanted to do it like for real, uh, they wouldn't be able to do it.
Like hopefully sooner than later, right? Like
Yeah,
we're
dude, I
going
hope
to
so.
LA in August. 2 months seems like a good enough runway.
Oh yeah, I'd say so. I mean, that's special. Well, you never know because the XRPL XLS20D was on the has been on the test net for 6+ months now, maybe 7. But I mean, XLS20D is a whole extension to the main net of the XRPL itself. So this is a pretty big upgrade for Chronos and Ethereum and that whole bridge going on, but it's not exactly what's going on with XLS20D. So I hope so.
Yeah,
But
because
let's
this
wait.
has a lot more going on, right? This is the biggest upgrade for the Cosmos ecosystem interacting with Ethereum, because this is supposed to make it so that any Cosmos chain can plug into Ethereum. So just like we were saying back in December when I was just like tripping out on this shit, like we are in the perfect position as the as the EVM chain in between Cosmos and Ethereum and making it all happen. Because like Cosmos is the IBC chain, you know? So for us to be able to integrate these things from our end of the spectrum, where we're onboarding hopefully the most users over the next 5 years, this is just like, I don't know, seems ideal to me.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with that. And, I did have some Ethereum people in my Discord today, and they were like, how do I bridge my Ethereum to Chronos without having to get on the crypto.com app itself? And I did find a video of some sort of exchange that like allows you to swap Ethereum to Chronos, but
Yeah,
having
we've
that.
had like projects build their own bridges. We've had
Yeah.
so many Chronos projects like make their own ways around this stuff. XY Finance was like the first ones to build a bridge like that. I feel like I might have to check the data, but
Doesn't
like
Elk do
this is
something like that?
legit. This is legit.
I second that.
And you got to think about like who's Elk. Yeah, Elk might
Yeah.
have come
Elk does
after
a
it.
transfer from Ethereum to the Kronos chain. So if it's in your Kronos chain, you don't have to go to CDC. You can see it in your DeFi wallet.
But like, I want us to kind of picture coming out of this bear market, right? And what are the exchanges that you think are left? Because look at them falling left and right. Who's? I checked my Voyager app just to make sure I didn't have any money in it. I can't believe I got everything out of Voyager and BlockFi back in like January, but only because I wanted more on Kronos. Like this was all serendipitous, you know. But I just dodged a small bullet. That's nothing. And I think it's going to be crypto.com, FTX, and Binance. I think that's who comes out of this.
I don't disagree.
Well, then let's go, bro. Because we're
FTX is
good.
gonna FTX is buying up all they fucking can.
Oh my god.
They're gonna own them all.
Well, I want to
Sam.
know. I want to see how crypto.com, you know, responds to Sam Bankman-Fried and CZ.
I mean, I don't think crypto.com was really even concerned. I mean, they didn't have any exposure to anything that got liquidated or was compromised or anything like that, if I'm not mistaken.
No, one after
So,
the other. They said no exposure to Celsius, no exposure to 3AC, no exposure to Luna,
and
no
they
exposure to Curve even.
look, here's the thing. We still don't even have access to the exchange here. And part of that reasoning is because they've been so thorough in every single thing that they're trying to do to make sure that they don't end up like one of those ones that already fell or is compromised.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, what's up?
What's up, man? Let me run something by you. A lot of y'all probably aren't old enough to remember this, but the .com era, you remember that? The Super Bowls, all that commercials and everything, and the bubble burst on that. That's exactly what's happening to the crypto world right now, and everything. All the lower guys are like exiting right now, are getting popped. The Voyager, I mean, a lot of the smaller companies are getting popped. Exchanges are getting popped, and crypto and Kronos and all that's going to be at the top. So we're in at the perfect time, guys.
That's my
But
guy.
isn't that just, I feel like man, they're all just narratives because it was the same thing whenever crypto was at $20,000 and then prior to that and prior to that. And it's just a new narrative that pushes along the market, but it's the same shit.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man, because like macroeconomics is looking nothing but down, right?
Well, you have all these coins that are non-utility, so they're gonna fall out and die, and then the ones that are utility and are making us. I mean, I'm making a fortune right now off of
So you mean
99%
to tell me
Chronos.
that the crypto market works like a capitalist market should work, a free market where it's like the good stuff
Bingo!
rises to the top and the shit falls away
There
and you
you
don't
go,
have to
hero.
save it because it's fucking garbage?
Absolutely.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Don't even have to
What
feel
a
bad.
what a concept. Wow.
Yeah.
Leave your
I'm,
feelings at the door. That's what we keep telling
that's
everybody.
it, man. That's it. I mean, if you're going to
I
take
love
a
it.
pretty picture of a dog and make a lot of money for one shot, then knock yourself out, and then you're going to lose a ton of money. But if you want to, for the long haul at 99%, I'm going to dump another 10 grand in it probably next week, and I'm going to start pummeling the passive money in the DeFi wallet.
I
Yeah,
mean,
tell me, Steve, what is
when
your favorite thing to mess with in the DeFi wallet?
Well, what my boss has got me into is the VVS Crow. He's already made I think he made 2.5 million in it, and I've doubled my money in it, and I've doubled my money, well, almost in Tectonic. So anything Chronos, I'm in it. In it to win it.
Hell yeah, baby. Shout out VVS and Tectonic. Two of the first in the DeFi wallet, right there with our chimps, kicking it off back in November. And I'll never forget it.
All right, let me give y'all a piece of wisdom, okay? All right, you have people over in India and really poor countries, okay? They're making 50 to 75 cents a day. They can't buy a full blown Crow coin or Bitcoin or anything. So, what are they going to go to? They're going to go to the lowest denomination, which is a thousandth or a millionth of a penny. They're going to buy $100 worth of that, stake it, Crow VVS, start turning it over, and then start taking their passive money and invest in it. That's where we're going to get our money, is when these poorer countries, what is it? Massive options. Yeah, I mean, and then they're going to start folding the money over. That's what we have to look at right now is when we get a billion subscribers in on this, on the DeFi wallet, we're going to make a ton of money every time somebody turns money over.
100% microtransactions.
Exactly.
And we really are. We've been here from day one.
That's
It
it.
doesn't. Yeah. You can't step far enough back to see that we're on the ground floor still here.
Yeah. I mean,
June.
I've seen a guy from last November make $2.5 million right at the bottom when he was, what were you cranking out? 1,800%? 15,000 a day. He had to find ways to hide money. He was making so much money.
Oh, when VVS started. Yeah,
Right.
man. That was the best.
Oh, it was nasty, dude. It was like slapping your mother at some money.
Well, I got in trouble with that because I started running these Twitter spaces and I was telling everybody how much I love VVS. And a bunch of them went out and just like bought the token hard on the way down, like on the CDC app, even, not even in DeFi. And just got the wrong idea about how to make money in crypto. But again, like hopefully they're still around because this is the best time to do it.
Cost average down. The secret is in having more liquidity, LP, and you're turning yourself into a bank. Okay? Turning yourself into literally a brick and mortar, and then you're going to turn that money, that passive money over. That's going to be exponentially compounded interest. Okay? Einstein said the eighth wonder of the world was compounded interest.
Amen.
And that's what I'm finding out right now is I'm taking what little bit I started out with, and it's compounding. And now my nephew's doing it. Now a lot of friends are doing it. And it all started from one millionaire said, "Hey, look at what I'm doing. Why aren't you doing this?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'm doing it." So I bought in at 15, bought all the way up 52. I've bought all the way back down to 11. And like I said, next week or two, I'm dumping another 10 grand into it. And he's been doing the same thing. He went from, what'd you go from? He went from 24 million, 55 million, and he's at 40 million. And he's at 95, 96 million LPs right now. And he's cranking out 400,
well, we love him for
500,
keeping that
600 a day.
TVL on the chain, bro. For real.
Right. I mean, last time he bought in, it spiked 5%. So he's not playing, dude. And he's worth $80 million.
Let's go.
So, the word's getting out there. When it happens, it happens. And if y'all are buying in low right now, this is going to be the one that holds. This is going to be the one that holds. When I'm going to tell you two true stories. When he transferred his money over, all right, from Coinbase, he transferred it over. It cost him $1,000 to $1,500 in transaction fees on Ethereum. A friend of mine pulled 5,000 over. It cost him $1,000 to pull that money over with Ethereum from Coinbase.
You know what we were teaching people how to do
It
was
cost
swap
us
it for Atom,
30
and it was
cents
much
now.
cheaper.
Right.
Yeah.
It costs us 30 to 45 cents now to make a transaction. What do you want to spend? $1,000 or 35 cents?
And that's to take it and stake it.
And that's to take it and stake it. How do you not do that? How do Ethereum needs to be a byword in the next 2 years.
Oh yeah. And I don't know if Einstein touched on this, but it's impossible for the human mind to comprehend compound interest fully at the same time.
Well, my
So
wallet's comprehending it.
I know, right? So like that's why I think human nature is to chase the short gains, because even though compound nature and DCA is your best friend, it's not the thing that really shoots the dopamine and gets you pushing buttons.
I can't believe people are still dealing with Coinbase and Ethereum. That's what boggles my mind.
That's why we're here every day, Steve.
Right.
That's
Spread the word, dude.
We are holding hands, helping people across from
Kumbaya, baby. Kumbaya.
A lot of us started on Coinbase. And shout out Coinbase for their earn program that I guess is defunct now, but like it was good to me.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, the profit's not there when you have to spend so much overhead. I mean, that's business economics 101 is your overhead. The smaller your overhead is, the more profit you're going to be. Crow daddies, man. We're crow daddies.
Hey, Jim Star, what's up, buddy?
Hey everybody, I'm good. Alpha, what's the story? You well?
I'm great.
Nice. I had to laugh when Steve said about basically he's sure that he's not sure if people were old enough about the .com, and he got me there. And at that time, I wanted to offer him a Thunder NFT because I knew he was old school. And for him to drop such knowledge on the house here is very recommendable. And
should we give him a Thunder NFT, Steve? Like
on the
Steve
house,
sounds like the kind of guy that might have one and just doesn't talk about it.
I know, but then
Brad there?
No, Brad's not here.
Gratitude for that. Yeah. Thank you very much. For sure, if Steve has one or he doesn't have one, there's one on the house anyway, because that was such deep knowledge I've just received now. And for somebody who talks about the .com, he's definitely down my lane. And yeah, 100% on the house. One Thunder NFT. Pew pew pew.
Well, I got to give props to my boss on that one. I ain't taking credit for that one, but my boss, who is probably worth about 80 million, he gave me them props.
That is brilliant. And because you spoke about the DeFi wallet, and I remember when I came into this space, say about Christmas time, I was schooled onto the DeFi wallet and I went down through the list. I saw MMF, Techno, VVS, but I actually went down further to Dark Crow. And I realized that, when you were saying about opening a bank or being a bank for yourself, I kind of grasped the picture there. And this morning I was in a space and they were talking about an NFT Web3 um, conference in Africa. And these are 20,000 people are ready to fit into spaces, physical spaces from Web 2 to Web 3. And they don't have to pay a penny for sponsorship on that because the Web 2 businesses are wanting to get into the Web 3 businesses. So, and Alpha has been talking here about education, basically, how to, get people into, like, as he said, VVS back. And for you to come out and say somebody is actually getting 80 million, for compounding from Einstein theory, the eighth wonder of the world. And I just believe you when you say, get out there and get your bank working for yourself. And that's only happening in Web3. So thank you again, Steve.
Right on, brother. You got to remember, Mark Cuban said it also: is the LP is the finance of the future, and you have to also remember that the decentralized bank is putting fear in the decentralized bank. The centralized banks are fearful, and the brick and mortar banks are scared of us right now because all the CEOs and everybody like that are going to miss out on their $1 billion bonuses that they're making off the back of people. I went into the bank the other day and I was just using the thing as basically a router number, and they were like, "You're going to get 0.29% off the money you bank with us," and I laughed out loud in their faces, and they were like, "Why are you laughing at us? Because you're going to get that kind of interest." And I said, "Well, as soon as I drop my money in this account, I'm going to make 200%." And they're like, "How do you do that?" And I was like, "Never mind. Don't worry about it."
I was gonna say, did you tell them?
I did. And they're making, I mean, they're literally making slaves out of people that are putting their hard earned money into an account that's going to make 0.29% when we can put it in a decentralized bank and make, I think it's at 99% right now, or Crow VVS is whatever Crow VVS is right now. And I'm sitting there and I've made almost 3,000% in Tectonic. I mean, I've seen a 150 million token drop in my account overnight. Where are you going to get that kind of interest? I mean, it's foolish to put your money in a brick and mortar when you can run your own bank, like this gentleman said.
Right. And even though we've been preaching a lot of caution, especially for the past 2 months, because we've seen some of these centralized platforms that gave out 20 to 40% APR go bankrupt real quick in a
Well,
bear market. And it's like DeFi. I hope that everybody in here can compartmentalize, even though we're talking about all of these things at the same time. Like, DeFi has only been a thing for what, 2 years? I think max like 2.5 years.
yeah, it started getting big in October, November. But
So this is just like it's I don't even think they're scared enough is what I think what I'm getting at. Like there's millions, if not billions, of unbanked people in the world that have access to cell phones. And like when that shit clicks with
okay,
DeFi, yeah,
yeah, there's 1.5 billion in India alone.
there you go.
Now, look at all the passive or all the money sitting on the sidelines right now where everybody's holding their breath. Should I put in or should I not put in? And what we're banking on now is what we're buying at right now and reinvesting in right now is what 11 to 12 cents. And what's going to happen when the world sees it on the soccer stage coming up in October, November, December, the World Cup. Okay, you're going to have all those people with the money sitting on the sideline watching the biggest sporting event of the year, and they're going to go, huh? Okay, this looks like a pretty reliable thing. They've done the Staples Center, they've done Formula One, they've done UFC, they've done the Sixers, 76ers, they've done, the Lakers Arena, like I said. You had LeBron James come out with his foundation teaching his kids how to make money, passive money. So the light's going to come on soon. It's called the epiphany moment. When I was a young child, I was really stupid. Okay, I would bounce my head off of walls. I would yell and scream through the house, and all of a sudden, my mother was going, "One day, his light's going to come on." And one day, my light came on, and inside my head, going, "Okay, this is reality. I need to start being a grown human being." And that epiphany moment happened. That happened again in my financial world. Okay, I invested in Apple, I invested in ABML, I invested in Lake, I invested in Wendy's. I doubled my money there. I doubled my money in Ford. I quadrupled my money in Apple. I've done that. But I went ahead and I said, there's something bigger and deeper than these stocks. And that's when my boss said, hey, why don't you try crofam.com? It's at 8 cents. And I said, right now, I don't have the liquid for it. And then a couple months later, he says, why don't you try it? And I said, okay. So I put $200 in. And then every cent after that, I started dumping in it, and I started creating passive money. And I took that passive money, rolled it over, and made compounded interest, and rolled it over. And in since November, so 7 to 8 months, I've basically doubled my money. And I mean, I have literally I've thrown 90% of my paycheck into this. So,
Well done,
and
man. Because if you've
yeah,
doubled your money, then that means you have like what, 20 times as many tokens.
right, exactly.
So
And
well
and
played.
who's going to pay taxes on that? Nobody. You see where the secret's at now? You see
Yes,
it's in the
sir.
secret sauce? Decentralized. You take it and you take your passive money that you made, you turn it into DC coin, USDC coin, and you go to an ATM machine and you withdraw it, and they can't trace it. Did everybody take notes on that one?
Well, we also like to teach people
Definitely, yeah.
about some of the traps that they might walk into, like when you link your DeFi wallet to your CDC app, that is KYCing your DeFi
You
wallet.
don't link it. You do it the totally opposite way.
Yes, sir.
Use the address. Yeah, I'm telling you guys because I mean
Even
I'm
if you've linked it, you can always just send it to another address, a different wallet address. You
That's
don't
what we
have to
tell
change it
absolutely,
everybody.
in depth.
Send it to the
absolutely.
MetaMask and then send it to your
There
DeFi.
you go.
And now
There
you
you go.
skipped it.
Well, no, if you've already linked your DeFi wallet to your freaking Crow app, your CDC app, you can still from your DeFi wallet send it to a different wallet. That's not KYC just because it went to that address. So at that point, it's whose ever's money.
Bingo. And you take it out of the ATM machine and you have a great time at tax-free money. All right, y'all enjoy the day. I'm going to sit by the pool and have a nice
Thanks, Steve.
cigar.
I
Y'all
hope I
take
threw
care.
you a follow. I hope you come back through. We do this every day, twice a day.
Right
Thank you
on.
very much, Steve.
Right on. Yeah, y'all should make a ton of money off the little nuggets that I threw at you.
Have a good weekend, man.
All right, later. Happy 4th, everybody in America.
Yes, sir. Peace. Speaking of which, New America's up here. Gang, gang.
I was listening in, man. That's good info and perfect timing. For me as
Yo,
well.
my man's is doing all right down there. My man's is all right.
No doubt. I just like how he was kind of explaining. I think I heard you talk about that also, Alpha. Don't connect your CDC wallet to your DeFi. Don't let CDC be your daddy. Own your keys, own your crypto. So yeah, that's kind of my thing too, man. Adding using the MetaMask wallet and sending it to the DeFi.
Well played. Yeah, man, I'm glad that we have done our job here. We're going to keep doing it, obviously, but like, this is the important thing, is that we get the information out to everybody so that they can make well calculated decisions, and everybody wins, because the less bad decisions you make, the better off we all are.
Absolutely, man. I learned everything
But
from you, man. Yeah, jumping into spaces and hearing you guys talk is like my therapy. So I be soaking it all in. I love to hear Joe when he say stepping back. Uh, Shout out my guy Texas, man. I take everything, man, and jot it down for sure. I'm y'all
yes, sir,
protege.
it takes
I'm
the
y'all
whole group.
protege. Y'all don't even know it, man. Y'all created me.
We created a monster. Look at this guy. He's a beast. And he's coming for you in 2 days. Watch it. Joe Q, what it do?
I didn't have my hand up. I think Kronos Balls was supposed to be stepping up after New America. Come on, Kronos Balls, get on up here.
Oh, we'll get him up here. But I know New America wants to hear you give the rundown, bro, of what's going on right now.
Okay, I don't have any stats or anything, but we do have Croge NFT minting out. If you mint on the hour, damn it, we just missed it.
I
The
know,
closest
bro.
one to minting on the hour gets 1,000 Crow airdrop to their wallet. Dragons of the West is doing their mint right now. Step up, get one. They're doing some hellacious giveaways also. Stay on top of it. There's supposed to be something about the people who minted on the first day with the whitelist. They're airdropping a new version of that NFT onto your wallet. If you're having issues, you're not seeing it. If the Dragons of the West is spelled out and does not have spaces in it, you do not have the new version of the token, or maybe I should say that the other way around. If you have one in your wallet that says Dragons of the West and the words are spaced out, that is the one on Ibisube. That is the new contract. Look into your Tofu wallet. You'll probably see one where the words are run together. That one is the one they want you to bring back in and kill in the mint party or the burning party so that they can get rid of that contract. I know I got to flip back up here to the top. I don't know how to say the name, but it's the KAAN.
Oh, that's Cyber Squad, bro.
Cyber Squad
It's
is minting
Khan,
out
bro.
right now. Say, and
Thank you
I
so much.
know I won something in one of their giveaways. I have no clue what it is. If it ended up being a white list, hopefully someone was able to utilize it. WTF with the purple corporate guys. Shout out to them and what they're trying to do. Fox Fraternity, I see you guys in the house. Supreme, I see you down there rocking the lab guys. Sushi Gang, Sushi Gang, Sushi Gang. Murphy, Almac, yeah, you guys can do the same thing that I'm doing, just reading down the list here real quick, but I was trying to hit all the names. I know Chronomes has been doing a bunch, making new partnerships. I know that Nifterium with Zoo NFT is doing a lot, and hopefully Zoo NFT is going to have some exciting, brand new, hot news coming out here in the next week with hopefully a new partnership.
Wacky
Can't
Worm.
say, can't say any more. Wacky Worms, I think he's got his bugs fixed on his contract. So shout out to everybody who's doing the grind, putting these projects out there. One of the things as a minnows, as a regular person, because I really don't belong to any of these projects, if you're trying to mint, go into your MetaMask or your DeFi. Myself, I prefer the MetaMask. Go into the browser. I'll step over to Discord or Twitter, get a verified contract address or link address. Verified is the key word here, guys. Grab that, paste it into your browser with inside the wallet. It is going to save you so many headaches because 9 times out of 10, if you click on that verified link outside of the wallet, it's trying to open the wallet in your standard or usual Google or Chrome or whatever the heck browser, and it wants to use its version of their extension. So now you have a clash. Now you can't mint. Now you're getting frustrated. You're starting to get some desperation. You go back, you hit another link. It may not be the verified link. It shoots right through. You go back and you look for your NFT. It's not there. You go back and look at your coins. Oh, sons of a biscuit. Your coins are all gone. No NFTs. Your desperation and frustration led to someone snagging your wallet, stepping back.
Thank you, Joe. I am sending thunder to people that won giveaways. You'd be proud.
I'd be proud.
Alpha, sorry, what number are we on the NFTs? I heard you saying about 77, and I wanted to tell you a little story about 77, but this time it will be 3 sevens. So basically, there's this tradition where you write it. You probably seen it on, TikTok or somewhere or on Twitter, where you write 77 on a bay leaf, and you roll that up in a $20 or whatever bill you have on, and that stick it in your wallet, which is traditional leather wallet that you would fold up in your back pocket, you know. So this is supposed to bring you some luck. I don't know, but then now, 77, it's a number that it's almost too short or too third of very lucky, which is the jackpot. So I would advise everybody to find a wallet and name the wallet 77 in your DeFi wallet, and just create a new wallet on your DeFi and let it sit down and name it. Where they say the profile is, where you can change the name of the wallet, change it to 777, and leave it there for what 700 days and some seven. Oh no, but sure, just try it and we'll see how it goes. Thank you very much. Yeah, please, Alpha, tell us about 77. What's your?
Well, you forgot not financial advice, of course, but I think it's great life advice. Degens love these numbers, and the two sevens clash, man. It's a powerful. It's a powerful song. It's allegedly a powerful moment when the two sevens come together, and
That's
when
a good
July,
vibes.
yeah, when July turns to 7-7, same type of power, and Chrono Balls here is harnessing that in more ways than one, because he's a degen to the core. He's got numerology all wrapped up in his mint date. I don't even know if he was considering the reggae rendition.
I will confess, I was not considering the reggae.
It's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful vibes. And what's the story about crofam not being in your hashtag? I see you have the crow and the farm separated.
Yeah. Yeah, why did I do that? Okay, here's why I did that. Because back in the day, if you wrote crofam, it didn't put the icon. So I did crow and then fam so that it did the crow icon. And that shows you how long ago I made that. Because they started doing an icon for crofam back in like January. New America, what it do?
And they still don't have an icon
Yep.
for Loaded Lions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to just kind of give you guys an update on what I'm doing right now at this moment. LootPad has the collection. We're ready to rock and roll. And being that this is our first launch, this is a learning stage from us. So originally our collection is 1,000 NFTs, but due to people that had won NFTs or whatnot, I didn't know how all of this works. So what I ended up having to do was take 20 NFTs from the collection. And the original way that we were doing it, the first 250 NFTs minted, those wallets will receive a combination collectible. I was thinking that we could upload all of that into one wallet or whatnot, but you can't. I didn't know if there was a trigger to stop minting at this number or however it worked. So the combination collectible characters and the 20 NFTs that I'm taking from the collection, they are creating another contract that these are going to go into another file or wallet address for me to airdrop. I just learned this right now. I thought it was interesting. Just thought I'd share it with you guys.
No, I appreciate you telling us so quickly. So you wanted to stop the mint at a certain point in time.
I mean, I just had no idea how it worked. I just thought I was going to upload the 1,000 NFTs and I was going to upload the 250 combination collectibles all into one wallet. And once the 1,000 NFTs stop mint, or I can stop it here and just start to airdrop the other ones. But apparently it doesn't work like that.
Oh, see, here's how I would have done it. I would have uh, put them in the mint at either the beginning or the end, and then specified that they send those back to you as airdrops, and you keep them in your own wallet.
I didn't know that I could do that to now as well. See, I'm learning all of this. I didn't know that I could do that till I just did the form with Newpad. So I said, "Damn, I should have come talk to Alpha first."
It's cool, man. But like for anybody else that's going down this path, like don't ever feel like you can't reach out and ask these questions, even if it's not a question, even if you just want to run it by me. Like a lot of people do, and it never bothers me, even if it's just looking for typos. Like I do it all the time. AlphaConsulting.eth if you wanna, but I'm just here for you, especially if you got a Thunder token. You're my dude.
Speaking of that Thunder token that I offered to give out to somebody in this space, Alpha, what number are we on the Alpha tokens, please?
What are we at? I'll go over there and check. Nat, let me co-host her from the listeners. And while I go to the DeFi wallet, let's do Martech and then Joe.
Yeah, just want to give a shout to New America again. As I said earlier, bro, when we spoke, you're up next, man. Wishing you all the best. Like, go out there, knock it out. I hear that you're being very humble. Like, appreciate you for showing Alpha the love. Like, some people, they get information and they don't like to give credit. You got to give credit where credit's due, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be honest. Like, so I give you much kudos for that. My man Chronoballs, you're up next after the man that's next, man, and looking forward to hearing something about your project. What's good with you?
Hey, Joe Q stepping back up to the plate for just a second. We were trying yesterday to bring in that AVAX group to do a question and answer, give you guys some answers, some of the questions that I know I have not been able to satisfy your interest. They may be starting to pop in, filter in. All we can do is hope. I do have an update on that where we thought it was going to start minting yesterday, or they were going to relaunch yesterday. It's been pushed back to next week for their relaunch. So there is some new breathing room. They got their contracts verified, and they came back and said, we need to do this, and this to make everything run smooth so we don't have any hiccups. That's the reason for the delay. I'm going to step back and hopefully we'll see some people jump in with the AVAX and we'll go from there. New America, what's up?
Working, always working, nonstop working. What's good, man? Ready to rock and roll. Excited. I'm ready. I'm really excited to see what you guys meant, man. We got some special surprises in the collection. Really sure y'all gonna enjoy it, man.
Hello, hello. How y'all doing?
Lucky Nat in the
Hey,
building.
Nat, what's going on, Nat?
Oh, not too much. Just enjoying a nice day off out on the patio.
Oh, that's the vibes today. What was our dude's name that just came in here? Wait, let me see the last person I followed.
Man, I'm actually firing up coals right now to grill some burgers.
Man, that sounds good.
We closed early this Saturday, which we never do, so that's exciting.
Steve.
Congratulations. I got a question about an old project. I know we have
Oh,
the
bring it in here.
yeah, it's nice that we have the creators of the new projects in here, so we kind of focus on those a lot more. So I don't want to take too much time on the old ones, but I do want to know, where you find info on the horses these days, because there used to be what Hay and Crow, and there was Blue Chip Stables on Twitter, and now I don't see them on Twitter anymore. So I'm
Blue
just
Chip
wondering.
Stables. Leo's Lounge has been doing a lot for the Lazy Horse community, and I've been keeping up with their stuff mostly through those guys like Leo and JC. And yeah, yesterday their alpha game went live. So now it's like name your horse, race with all attributes. Betting is live, breeding is live, everything they talked about. And it's interesting that we're not seeing more news about it, right?
Yeah, I thought there would be something,
It could be a
plastered all
Twitter
over.
thing. Like they were not having engagement for a certain period of time, and now they like
Maybe
Squashed
they
it.
moved to the Discord. Maybe they moved to the Discord and they're giving information on YouTube. I mean, it could happen. I mean, I definitely saw that with projects. Once they've finished their minting phase, then there becomes like a Discord phase, and that's where all content and website. I've noticed like certain projects just like kind of fade into their own Discord and never come out unless they have something really big to announce.
Is that what happened with Aliens? Because I don't know what happened with Aliens.
Aliens, I think for the better part, a couple other Kronos projects that I'm involved in that I've seen out a lot less. Alpha, did the mail come? I'm going to ask you this every day. Just remember when we had the VIP deal and I kept asking you, this is the new thing. Did the mail come?
The mail didn't come.
Lucky
but
Nat, I love your name change because that makes it so much easier to find you compared to crypto, everyone else.
Oh, it's not the neon yellow, green?
Thank you.
Was that
like
strategic?
Chronoballs and Lucky Nat are the easiest to find, no matter what space you go to.
No, not by color. It's not the color that makes it easier to find her. It's the name. When you have crypto in your name, good luck. Crypto Danny, Crypto Rockstar, Crypto Diamond, Crypto Nat, Crypto.
Yeah, so when you couldn't read them, somebody would say, "Crypto, what's up?" And I'd be like, "Who are they talking about?"
Yeah.
Joe Q Crypto.
Better name.
Yeah.
Or you picked a better adjective.
Oh,
yeah. I changed it when I won like 3 giveaways in a row on the same day.
I remember that. Now you didn't think the secondary benefit of not being identified as Crypto Nat anymore. Like, was that part of it, or was you're just so happy that you're lucky?
Just happy that I was lucky.
And the luck keeps going because you're now it's easier to find you, which is great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you very much.
And Jimstar, to answer your question, there are 75 tokens left. Somebody minted not just their first Thunder NFT, but their first NFT right when this space started. So I hope they're in here. I hope they can hit the mic button because I'd like to make it even more of a special mint for them. But yeah, shout out whoever just minted that one. And
I know,
they're going
like
real. It's like 1 an hour right now.
And that was 377. Was that?
Was that 377?
Nah.
Oh.
That was 3. Yeah. But if you look at the percentage, there was definitely had to be a 7 there. I don't know. I'm dyslexic, or maybe I don't get my numbers right.
Yeah, we definitely went past 77%, right? Because I check it from the contract. I haven't been to the mint page in a minute. But yeah, we're definitely not at 377 yet. That was 344 that just got minted. And if I go to Lootpad, it's going to take me a second.
But that's great anyway. Somebody's going to get one who hasn't have one, so they better step up and let someone have one in this space.
Especially
right
if
now.
it's someone who's trying to get to 7. Or are we giving it to someone who doesn't have one? Either way.
Oh, might as well just give it to Lucky Nat anyway.
No, she just cashed in 7 last night.
Yeah, sounds good though.
I need 6 more.
Eat them.
More is better.
More is more better.
Yeah.
What up, New Marco?
I just want to say we are having a mint party. It'll be right after Coffee and Crow, Monday morning, 9 a.m. I wanted to know if I could post it up top. Give it a look.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so what is the utility of the New America NFT?
Oh, hey, Nat. Yeah, good question. Utility on a New America NFT is you will be able to stake it. Staking is an option, but you will also be able to use the NFT with our Play to Earn game that's coming soon. If you're not a gamer, just holding a New America NFT, you will collect 3D assets over a period of time. that can be used within gameplay, or you can sell it on the secondary market. We're knee deep in creating 3D assets right now. We have a customization thing going on where you will be able to get your enforcer customized. Actually, got a few that I'm working on right now as well. Creating a special forces membership within our Discord that will earn you monthly Crow rewards just being a part of that community. We are building that as well right now. Also, getting mention an enforcer. The goal is to earn a female enforcer. So you'll be trying to collect the correct combination of characters, which I'm doing now, getting the combination collectibles into another smart contract. But the first 250 NFTs minted, those wallets will receive a piece of the combination. There is a combination chart. Collecting the correct combination of characters will get you a female enforcer. Now, getting this female enforcer will give you access to our DAO, automatic future whitelist to every drop, and you'll receive an NFT drop to every future drop as well, having this female enforcer. Also, the 3D assets that we are creating for the female enforcers will be a part of another launch. So, and the 3D assets will be usable in game, and we're making the female enforcer badass. Oh, I'm sorry, Nat. We're making them bad in our play to earn game, and also holding an enforcer in our play to earn game. We have the concept. I'm hoping this is not too violent for you, but we're calling our versus mode "Kill for Crow," where your opponent and you can buy in with Crow. And winner takes all in the versus battle. So a lot going on. And Alpha, I'm gonna tell you, man, you're always on my mind. So I was telling Brian, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but we got a tier 5, and he has the Thanos gauntlet on his arm. We are making that a 3D asset as well. I think you remember me talking about that. I mean, we made the gauntlet. So I was saying, let Alpha, meant a tier 5. We're gonna make Alpha a Thor hammer. The thunder. So
Oh hell yeah!
don't be jumping into Kill for Crow thinking you about to take Alpha's Crow, because we're gonna get a 3D asset from my guy, man.
Let's go. Yo, and the gauntlet is no joke, man. We've been saying, like, every project that comes to Chronos, they gotta run the gauntlet, because there's a lot of like booby traps over here that you gotta get through before your project is successful. And hanging out in here is your best way through.
I like that the females are hard to get. That's a nice touch.
I like everything he
And
said.
then I didn't want you to have to buy 10 or 20. I wanted you to earn that female enforcer by collecting the correct combination of characters. And being that our collection is small, and that's what I was telling my guy, because we're done with the female enforcers. We've made like 300 of them in the collection, and being that our collection is small, we know it won't be 300 people with the combination. So after we airdrop those, we do have something else in mind to make it where people can get a female enforcer.
Now, for the staking, will that be on your own staking platform or on one of the existing platforms?
Yeah, we have a staking partnership with Prodex. You'll be able to stake it with Prodex.
Okay, because I'm not a gamer, and these games I'm finding are actually difficult. Well, for me anyway. So I'm more into staking than I am into playing the games.
Right. We wanted to hit kind of every aspect of people earning pay any way they can by getting an enforcer. So yeah, and like I say, not everybody's a gamer. But now here's the deal. Now, if you leave it staked, when we're doing airdrops, because let's say if you got a tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the airdrops won't be the same for each character. I mean, if you hold a tier 5, if you hold a tier 2, and let's say we're doing an airdrop for a tier 3 for 3D assets, I mean, you won't receive that, or if it's staked, you won't receive it either, because we have to take a snapshot of the wallets and whatnot. So. And like I say, if you're doing good, you're doing good with staking it, that's fine. But I just think those 3D assets, the things that we're doing with the game, I mean, the gamers are gonna, And like I said, let's say if you minted a tier 5, and you held it, we airdrop you get a jetpack or whatnot, because the tier 5s will have jetpacks, and they're badass. Wait till you see the traits on those. Let's say if you get a jetpack and you're using it within the game, and let's say if you sell your tier 5 and didn't sell the jetpack. Now if someone buys a tier 5 and they're using it with the game, they don't have the jetpack, which is giving them a disadvantage, but you can still sell the jetpack on the secondary market, other than being staked in missing the airdrop. It kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you very much.
Jim Star, what's up?
Yeah, just to say to Nat too, she was saying about the project Lazy Horse that she didn't hear about for a while. That was a gaming project, and we have America here with another gaming project. That she's looking. I know she's looking to pounce on it to be lucky on the project. But the fact remains that there's a missing link. So I can't really verify here on this space, but in other spaces, I think I've heard about a chap, a young man, that was earning about 500, US dollars playing and he has the YouTube videos to go along with it, that played the Lazy Horse game, and that's brilliant. So you need a guild. So instead of having that NFT sitting in your wallet, you have it in a guild that somebody's earning, or you are earning a lucky percentage of that young chap that is using that NFT in your wallet. So until they have a system like that or a utility like that, a guild, because Kronos is big
Like
now and
how
there's
Axie did it.
yeah, definitely. But you have to see it. Axie was, in the COVID, a lot of people sitting at home doing, in the basement, basically, a lot of people, I myself would have played one or two games, especially when the children were around in the house playing games anyway. But the guild Axie now is you don't have to, because there's so many people willing to play the game in the section of the world where they play, where that game is very huge in the Southeast Asia. You know, you don't have that in Europe or in the West. So if you're sitting in your wallet, you need a guild. It's a project. That's somebody just has to come up in Chronos with something like that, and then that way you earn a percentage of the NFT without having to wonder whether this project is still alive. Because
Oh yeah, no, they're doing that with Lazy Horses. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to rent out some of these horses because I tried that Lazy Horse game. I ran over the fence into the
Right? I can't do it
bleachers.
either. I'm
and to
trying to
tell
get my kids good at it.
I know my son is 13 and I have one 7 years old, so they'll be well used to the Roblox and everything. The thing is not interesting to them. That is the point, It's not like if you're giving them the money, if I paid my 13 years old son, the amount of crow, he would play that game professionally like he was playing Fortnite World Cup, you know. But if he's not earning that money, he's not going to play well, or he's not going to be interested. And same thing to you, you're not going to sit at home for 2 3 hours playing that game when you could earn, family life, your earnings, your real life. So you need to have a guild. So, as I said, a utility. And there's no point, and it's an advantage to the game or the project itself to provide that as a utility. So, Lazy Horse is already doing it, and America here is going to absolutely, he's giving a lot of jobs to the artist, and that's why you see those games like Fortnite. Them kids, they see the art in the game. It's not just playing the game physically. The scenery is nice, it's lovely. They're into it, but you need to have an income out of the game, and it's not what's sitting in your wallet. If you just buy these NFTs, I'm sorry, that's not a lucky strategy. Thank you.
No, it's really important, man. My kids feel the same way. So, the horse game. You guys don't like playing the horse game. I know. Thank you for verifying. Trust but
Yeah,
verify, everybody.
that's a great idea because, yeah, I was horrible at playing it, and I was in the Discord, and somebody said that they didn't get the LHRC because there was a bug in the game. And they said they were winning consistently because they had played like 12 hours in a row. I'm like, oh, that's what I need to do to get good at it? You can just count me out then. That'll never happen.
But that's a full-time job for somebody who doesn't have. That's so, if you that's a 12-hour shift, and to end
Miss
that.
Knack,
Yes.
sorry, Jim Star. I apologize. Can someone swing up Expedition down there in the listener? He is the master of that AVAX project. Can answer any questions anybody would possibly have. He's the actual producer, promoter, creator of the YouTube videos.
What's up, guys?
All right, let's do it.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you. How's everybody?
Joe has spoke very highly of this project for weeks now.
We love Joe.
I just don't know. I just mix up and turn things around, and I would hate to send people down the wrong path. So here, straight from the horse's mouth, the guy that has the videos that we're all trying to watch, run with it.
Well, what do you guys want to know? I mean, I can spend I can probably take up the next 2 hours to going through everything.
Well, we've got 45 minutes at least, so.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't have that long, so I'll make it short. We're actually hitting the road today for the 4th of July weekend, going up to my parents' place up in Washington. So, no, I mean, it sounds like Joe's talked a bunch about the project, but essentially, we are just building out a better version of Drip. I mean, if I were to sum it up in one sentence, it's Drip, but better. One thing that we realized early on, our whole goal all the way along the way has been to create an ecosystem. We want to build a community around a trusted, respected development team, and then just continue to build on it. If a new project comes up that people are hyped about, why go risk your hard-earned money investing in a project with an unknown dev team that's likely going to rug you anyway, versus us, Apex Predator, our lead dev and chief technical officer, he's insane, and he just wants to build. So he could go take that code and either fork it and improve on it, or we can write our own code. And so we want to be the kind of the premier destination to kind of spread your investment seeds around into one kind of one-stop shop. Obviously there's a lot to that, and to market every one of these protocols we put out within the ecosystem would cost us a metric crap ton if we were to pay for videos via all of the different influencers. Even with the minimal marketing we were doing, it was still $10,000 to $40,000 a week. And we just got kind of tired of paying for it because a lot of it wasn't even getting, much real engagement and stuff like that. And so we just got to thinking, like, there's got to be a better way. And obviously paying our community, that loyal community, to go out and market is way better than paying influencers. And I think most everyone in the space can agree with that. Albeit I am, I guess, considered an influencer. I would still rather the company pay you guys to go out and tell your friends about it and share it in these kinds of spaces and in Discords and Telegrams, that, and you get rewarded for, introducing people to our ecosystem than these influencers that most of the time don't give a crap. And so, Bloomify is kind of our front door protocol. We also have Bloom boxes. So if you're like, I don't know anyone, I'm never going to refer anyone, well, we still have opportunities for you to invest money, around that, the dev team and stuff like that. So, and that's going to be ever expanding as well. I mean, that as soon as we get everything launched here, we are going to immediately start working out our cross-chain marketplace and our DEX, which we've already built a mini DEX to make the Horde LMS piece of this whole thing work. And so we're going to expand on that and build that into a bigger cross-chain DEX with all kinds of utility. And, we're going to be using our Nectar token across the entire ecosystem. So, bringing it back to just where we're at right now and launching Bloomify. I think the part that most people are most excited about is, if you know anything about Drip, it's probably one of the most Ponzi based protocols in the space. and it's outlasted almost every other one that was claiming revenue and, you know, all these other streams of income, which, you know, we all know at this point were kind of a joke, you know, just investing Ponzi on Ponzi. And that's kind of what Drip has been doing. You know, they're trying to extend their runway with more Ponzi with the animal farm and you know, Drip Garden and different things like that. But you can see their prices fallen from, you know, a high of almost $400 all the way down to like $7-8. And so we have done things a lot differently. You know, just learning from all the mistakes of the protocols in the past, and also just kind of looking at how Drip works and what we think are the reasons why the price has fallen. So the way ours works is essentially a new user would just go to our website. They're going to either select a partner from the drop down, or, you know, hopefully you'll have a code from someone who referred you, and you're going to have your USDCE at the ready. You're going to go in, you're going to deposit however much USDCE you want in there, put in the referral code, and you're going to get your own code. And that money you put in, if you don't ever refer anybody, is just going to compound at either a 0.5% or 1% if you join a team wallet or become a team wallet. You can bump that up to 1%. But regardless, it'll just compound daily rewards until it hits 365% or a max of 1 million tokens. And that for most people is going to be a long time, you know, probably several years of runway for you to hit those levels of numbers. But essentially, the idea is you can get paid a lot more if you go out and spread the word. And then every time you tell somebody about it and they use your referral code, they're going to go in and do the exact same thing you did. They're going to go deposit whatever the amount is. They're going to put in your code, and then they're going to start earning the same way. Now, if you want to earn the rewards from those people that are using your code, you're going to have to own a butterfly NFT. Minting literally just went live, is active right now. And this first batch is only going to be limited to 300 butterflies. There will be more in the future as needed. But for this first batch, if you know, if this all sounds great to you, you're going to want to get over there ASAP and drop in $50 and at least get yourself a tier 1. Nice thing about it is you can grow it as your team grows or as your referral network grows. So you don't have to spend, you know, all your money today to get to the highest tier. But if you plan on referring, sometimes it's better to have it there ready. So once you get your NFT, once you've gotten in, you start sending your referral code out. Someone comes in, they throw in $1,000 right off the top. There's going to be a deposit tax applied of 10%. So that person's total deposit in their what we call the flower vault will be $900 or 900 nectar because we're launching at $1. And then 10% is given to the person who referred them. 5% of that goes to, you know, in the form of nectar into your deposit flower vault. And the other 5% is USDCE paid directly to your wallet. So you are literally earning rewards on your referrals and your referrals in USDCE, and it's growing your own deposit balance, meaning that your 365 total percent that your lifetime total amount grows every time someone joins your team or compounds underneath you, because when they pollinate or compound, a fraction of that goes into your wallet every couple days, depending on how far down they're in depth. I won't get into all the details on that. I got videos that'll explain it in depth, but you'll have fractions of USDCE coming up into your wallet, and you'll have fractions of nectar coming up into your deposit area. So if you build a team, literally every time someone deposits or compounds, someone's getting a reward, and there's mechanisms that pay out everyone involved as long as you have the appropriate NFT. So if you want to build a team of referrals and you want to earn those rewards, you have to have an NFT. Other than that, then once people are in the ecosystem, you can start introducing them to things like Bloombox or our DEX and Marketplace and stuff like that. So that's about the simplest I can break it down for everybody. I mean, obviously open to questions if anyone has specific questions or wants any further deeper information on it.
And I do have to say that inside this room, this community, the Island Thunder community, we also have the Sushi Gang. So there are a minimum of 2 team leads in this project right now. There's Team Rambo and there's Team Joe Q, all underneath Matman Beerman's community wallet.
Nice.
So we are trying to spread it out. And I keep telling everybody, yeah, there can be some, nice camaraderie, the banter back and forth, challenging between teams. But if one team within inside this community wallet is thriving, we're all thriving because the rewards go up and then shower back down.
Yep,
We got some
100%.
hands
Okay,
going.
I got a question.
Yeah.
And then I saw Morpheus' hand, but up. But I want to ask my question, which was, so I got a little bit lost in the beginning because I had never heard of drip before in my
Okay.
life. So is it like baked beans or on the
Nope.
Chrono side, Chrono Steakhouse?
No, it's really not like any of those. It's really its own thing. It's literally just based on the community aspect of, I'm going to tell you, you come in, you put in your money, and it's going to help me grow how much I can earn daily, and I'll get paid a fraction of what you bring in. The idea, though, is just because it's a referral program, people are going to go out. If I tell you about it, I'm going to get paid, when you deposit. And so it naturally makes the whole new investor thing work, because a lot of these Ponzi protocols, they only work if new investors are coming in. Once new investors stop coming in, usually the money stops flowing. And so they figured that, they could create an infinite loop by always referring, or creating an entity where everyone is paid to refer. Then you're always going to have an infinite supply of new investors because the word's always going to get spread. But we know that even that still has a lifespan because there's only so many people in DeFi. There's a lot of people involved in drip. They started expanding ways to farm your drip with like I said, Drip Garden and their animal farm. But all it is more Ponzi that requires more investors. The biggest problem with them, though, and I think if you understand this space in general, if the price of the token goes too high, then it's damn near impossible to keep up with the emissions because of the inflationary nature of this stuff. And so we've partnered with Horde, if you guys haven't heard, to stabilize our price. So we are not going to have a moonshot in our Nectar token. We are literally trying to keep it around 2x. So probably around $2 from launch, 250, definitely under 3. And then as our treasury grows, because one of the unique things about us is compared to Drip, so when you get in Drip, you actually take your BNB and you buy Drip tokens and you deposit Drip. And when you get rewarded, it's rewarded in Drip. So if you want to take profits, you have to sell Drip. And so you're always putting sell pressure on their native token. With ours, because everyone's coming in not with Nectar, they're coming in with USDCE, and we convert a portion of that to Nectar. Our treasury is being hyper built with the USDCE. And what that's going to allow us to do, see, Drip doesn't have a treasury. They don't have investments. We are actually going to be we're creating our LLCs in the next couple of weeks in Wyoming. We are hiring a financial advisor, and we are going to be looking into off-chain investments, especially in the Airbnb market. And then also we have a whole strategy for on-chain investing to help bring in more revenue so we don't have to rely on new investors with everything. Obviously, also with the marketplace and the DEX is going to bring in other fees for service and stuff like that to kind of offset, the Ponzi piece of it. But having that treasury is going to be massive, which they don't have. And the fact that, as you refer people, you're getting paid in stable coin means you don't have to sell our native token to earn income, which a lot of the other protocols do. So that's kind of one of the issues with Drip is the native token issue. But yeah, they're just a referral protocol, and then they're trying to add Ponzi to it to give it a little bit more lifespan. But they can't keep their price up because it launched so high that the inflation and people just making so much money or just selling it off, killing their token price.
Supreme, what's good?
I was just going to ask, Expedition DeFi, so you get paid out in stablecoin. That's pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah, and that'll be on the rewards from like referring and stuff. Now, obviously, if you're going to claim your daily rewards, that will be in Nectar. So there always will be some sell pressure, but you have to have that for the LMS, price stabilization mechanism to work. But people will be able to claim their Nectar from their daily rewards and either airdrop that to their teams or cash it out for actual money.
Yeah, that's sweet. And I'm a part of Team Rambo underneath the Bloom community wallet. And we have a bit of a friendly rivalry going on with Joe here. So, but we all win together. And but yeah, we have this friendly rivalry going on.
Awesome. I love it. I love to hear that, because that's ultimately, there always has to be the banter and the fun, but at the end of the day, the most important thing for all of us to continue earning money is that the protocol succeeds, and the protocol succeeds when the community is strong.
Well, I'm
One of the
Team Joe
things,
Q. Tell them,
one
Joe.
of the, well, yeah, and I'm working on having a complete tier one for the alpha group. I'm going to try to work with my immediate teammate and see if we can't do that, where we have a team alpha underneath team Joe. So alpha would be the tier one, everybody else trickling down. Once we get past 5 people underneath alpha, we'll spread out into the other groups, because we have a total of 5 tier ones. Alpha would be the 6, and we have to make sure that, at least from my point of view, that all the tier ones share equally and try to pump the other tier ones tiers, or supportive tiers, so we all make
No, I see what you're
the
doing.
gains we need to.
Yeah.
And there's 2 things that I've been telling these guys about. I believe once the contract was hacked with Dark Forest, the new contract now has a poison pill kind of aspect to it to keep this kind of stuff from happening, to ward off attacks, and also something about a 6-to-1 reward cycle. If you could touch base on that.
Yeah, so that you're referring to the bloom boxes. That's where you'll see your 6-1. We don't do that with the Bloomify referral piece. So you come up with your own compounding claim strategy, because one thing you have to remember with Bloomify is one of the sustainability measures that we adopted from Drip was the fact that you are not allowed to claim more than the value you've brought in. So essentially anything, all your deposits plus your airdrops, both sent and received, plus your pollinates, have to be greater than your claims. And so that is the only mechanism in terms of limits on what how and how often, how much you can claim. But with our bloom boxes, it's a 6-1 auto compounder. We kind of adopted that as a sustainability measure from like the baked beans and stuff that you had mentioned, Lucky. Because for those to work, and those have been going for months and months now, because it's forcing people to compound every single day and then only claiming once a week. That gives it a lot more sustainability instead of people earning daily rewards and claiming every day. And so we basically reward people for just following the 6-1 compound and claim. But the nice thing is it's really a set it and forget it. So it's basically our forest nodes kind of reincarnated into bloom boxes with all the sustainability updates we were going to make just before the hack. And then just in regards to the hack as well, we have addressed a lot of that. Before we were running everything through proxies, and now we still do that, but now we have multi-sig, no-sys multi-sig on all of our contracts with ledgers for the whole team, so nothing can be changed without the ledgers, which we did not have before. So we're not worried about hacks anymore, and we're working with one of the most reputable dev teams in the space right now. They're currently working with Vaporfy, and just a well-known group, very public on Twitter, and I think they're fully doxxed and everything. And they're actually in like Germany and Croatia, where half of our team's from. So great relationship we've built with them. They're very trusted. But with the bloom boxes, yeah, we really wanted to build those to be set it and forget it. If you had a Dark Forest node and leaf, they're going to be, basically reinstated the value of those things in your bloom box. So if you had a node and leaf and or even NART sitting in your wallet, you're going to get some amount of value in a bloom box automatically dropped to you on launch day. But then basically, just like the Dark Forest nodes were, they're going to love your, the more you compound, the higher the tier goes, the higher the tier, the higher your daily APR. You can stake your deer or predator NFTs into that bloom box for even higher APR. And then as it compounds automatically, as long as you only do the auto claim on that 7th day, your tiers will continue to go up to tier 10. However, we do have emergency claims available. So if you need some money, you can basically make an emergency claim. The tax on that, though, starts at 60%. And every time you emergency claim, you drop a tier in your box that, especially if you're at a higher tier, takes, 200 compounds to go from a 9 to a 10. And so it's going to take a long time to get that tier 10 back. So you do sacrifice when you emergency claim. But for those that are really in it for the long term and just want to build that weekly income, you can keep adding your deposit to your bloom box to make it larger. You can even, because it runs on the same nectar that Bloomify does, you can take and claim your Bloomify nectar and move it into your bloom box and increase your daily there as well. So lots of different back and forth that you can do, but that's kind of how the bloom boxes works with that 6-1.
Awesome, bro. It was 6 o'clock. I tried to mint a Croge right on the money, but like 7 went through at the same time. So let's see how that went. I don't know who else was going for that. I wasn't about to shout it out and let all of you try and do it because I missed it at 5. Who else tried?
Jim Star, you got a question?
No, I minted.
You did?
Yeah, the Thunder token.
Oh, all right.
So it's 3.6. Yeah.
For Expedition Deerfy and Apex Predator, this is the Island Thunder community. We do have and when I say we, I am part of the community. The project itself has spaces that we run twice a day, almost every single day, Monday through Friday, definitely Saturday, sometimes twice a day, usually once a day. Sundays are hit and miss, usually for the most part, on the daily spaces. But we come in here and we talk about projects.
Let's just say
this
twice
chain,
a day.
other
Day.
chains.
Let's just do that.
Yeah, but as soon as I say that, someone comes back and says, well, you said, and it didn't happen. So
Right.
I try to put the disclaimer out there, but we come in, we talk about the Chronos chain, we talk about the AVAX chain, Ethereum chains, we talk about the projects that are hot topics, we talk about the technical analysis, we talk about random ass shit that has nothing to do with anything other than someone was interested in it and other people started, hey, well, tell me about that. So thank you very much for coming in here. You did a much better job than I ever could. Really appreciate it. I know you guys are busy in the middle of your Bloom Mint, and you probably got 3 things going on the side on the other computers. If you have to take off, I understand. There may be more questions. Anyone got questions?
Yeah. Anyone has questions? I got a couple more minutes I can spend here.
I just hope you're not offended because you did that great explanation and you did a great job of answering the questions. And then we came back with like stealth trying to mint Thunder tokens.
On the hour.
Every hour.
We get a little weird on the hour every hour. That's just us. We're a bunch of DJs.
Yeah, I'm 40 years old. It takes a lot to offend me.
Bro, I'm turning 40 in July, and people don't even believe me. But, like...
Give it a couple minutes. We got a 420 coming up also.
Hey,
we always give a shout out at the 420.
I like this guy. I feel better about Bloom. I like Joe too, but I don't know. I trust him. I can see his face. I trust him.
So you turn 40 this month.
I'm turning 40.
Because you said in July, but then it's we are in July, so just
wait,
saying.
Are we? Oh my god, we had a 420 a little while ago, and I'm actually still in it. It is July, and I am not 40 yet, so it's coming up.
I'm gonna guess 47.
47 what?
He said, guess how old he is.
Expedition?
No.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 100%. You're lucky. So do you win the NFT because you can't be that lucky?
Oh my god, she's too lucky.
Damn.
All right.
She can't miss.
I do miss sometimes. Texas won the Treehouse. I didn't win that. I don't win sometimes.
And we're still hearing about it.
Yeah, we let him have that one. And he's still happy. Go ahead.
I just got myself one of those butterflies, so yeah, let's go.
Okay. There's only 300. I heard that part. So how do you get these butterflies?
You're gonna head off to where to go? Daily update. It is somewhere on here. Announcement. Bloomhub.app /# /mint.
Can you post something at the top for us?
I don't know, can I?
Yeah, you can pin something at the top. We can refer to it later. It'd be
Are you
awesome.
looking at a tweet?
If you make a tweet, then you can share that tweet, and when you go to share it, it says right at the top, because you're in this room talking, you can share it to the room. It puts it to the big board.
Oh, wow. It's just way too much technology.
Yeah, and
up
then
here
we
on the
can.
Jungletron, and then it'll stay here for 30 days.
So I hit the share via, or do I hit the little blue plus
Yeah,
on
and
the
then you
bottom?
should
Go
see
right. Yeah, and then once you have the share, look straight up at the very top. It should say the Welcome to the Jungle or Alpha space
if you're on an iPhone.
Yep, I am.
or Android.
Let me try this. Here we go. I'm
See,
too old.
40-year-olds can learn new things on the daily.
Hey, every day I'm learning in here. And yes, I'm 39.
Dude,
Yes, I'm 39, and I learn every day in here too.
We got
I'm
that
doxed.
neuroplasticity still. It'll pop up. It'll pop up. I got faith. And yeah, we got 13 minutes until our third and final 420 here, people. We've had such a great range of guests in here. The first hour was all about Chronos projects, Cyber Squad, New America, Chrono Balls, Croge NFT, and Dragons of the West. I'm probably still missing one. I am. Wacky Worms. So,
did it work?
Whoops, I muted myself. And then, yeah, now we're doing Bloomfi. And what a great breakdown. Because, like, Joe was just confusing the shit out of us for the past 2 weeks.
The jungle's still the place to be, isn't it, Alpha?
Every day, baby. We've been keeping the vibes up. And, like, it's not everywhere that you see that. I think there's a lot to still be excited about on Chronos. It might have something to do with the fact that we're still so new and we still have so much to look forward to. Like this gravity bridge that just went live that I can't stop talking about because I've been looking forward to it since my first day on this chain. I know it's the most important thing that's going to happen in our first year, right after hitting 1 million wallets. And I think they might just happen at the same time. So, good place to be.
I don't think it worked, guys.
One of the things that
Definitely
happens is when you're in the space, sometimes the big board will not adjust. It freezes in a spot. So there's a good possibility the one you put up, the one I put up, are up there. We just can't see them. Can anyone else see them?
I can't, but I think if I go to his page and pin it, they gotta let the host do it. Come on, there it is.
I just pinned it.
Oh, look at you, Nat.
Hey, I'm older than
Co-host
40 and I can
powers
learn. There you go.
combine.
We're all boomerang together. I love it.
You
She
know
just
it.
got lucky again. Don't worry. She just got lucky.
Yeah, and don't feel bad because I still can't see it. And it's not because my eyes are old. It's just, like I said, my version of the space has not updated. And it will probably only update if I leave and come back.
Oh, wait. Mine went up first. Yeah, if you scroll to the right,
there it
you
is.
see, I beat her by like half a second.
Oh, is that what happened? Because I'm
yeah.
not seeing it either. Okay.
Oh, you pinned my other tweet.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, did we pin the wrong one?
It's up there 3 times.
We're boomers.
And, you know, whatever works. You guys all pinned it. You pinned the shit out of it. Wow.
Everybody make sure to use the bathroom before we get in the car.
You guys are already drinking for your 4th of July weekend, aren't you?
It's good. Chronos has adults in the room. It's important.
Got to watch out for these kids today, man.
Amen.
I want to give a quick shout out because I know there's people in here that came over from the AVAX project, the Bloomify project, to help us spill and shield. Appreciate you taking time out of your mint day to come over here. Stop back in anytime. You'll get to enjoy some of the antics that we have.
Hey,
And
I want to shout out
stepping back.
Shaka Crypto down there, man. I just got turned on to his stuff. Shaka Crypto does. Wait, where'd he go?
Chaka Crypto is awesome.
Ah,
I
shit,
was
we
on
lost
2
him.
AMAs with them on YouTube.
Yeah, right? I think you guys turned me on to him. But, like, the live AMAs on YouTube is where it's at. It's great content. I think we should all be reaching out to these guys to do similar things, for sure.
Bro, I 100% agree. Whenever you're talking like on Twitter, you have to use your words to describe things, right? And I think I'm fairly good at that, and I think it's fairly easy to do, right? But whenever you're on YouTube and you're talking about it, and he can scroll through and actually show you and show the audience what you're talking about at the same time you're talking about it, I think it's awesome. So definitely a platform that needs to be used more often. My homie Chaka gained like 150 subs since I've been on the AMA with him. So if you have not subscribed yet, definitely subscribe to the homie Chaka. He's a great guy doing some great content.
Yeah, I need that connect because when I start doing these IRL giveaways, that'll be a nice platform to do it on.
Yeah, hit him up. Hit up Texas Tornado if he got his YouTube back up and running. And hit up Ty Lucky. You know, these are good. These are good Chronos YouTubers.
And if you want a good AVAX YouTuber, hit up Expedition DeFi.
Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, Expedition has YouTube. Nice. Okay, I'll check that out. Thank you.
And maybe he might actually in the future do some cross chain over to the Chronos chain. That's how it all works.
I like what we're doing here. I see a bright future with AVAX and Chronos.
Yeah, I don't have any AVAX, so it's good to learn. Alpha, what is the gravity bridge?
The gravity bridge. I'm so glad you asked, Nat. The gravity bridge is some groundbreaking technology that's going to finally allow us to transfer between Ethereum and Chronos seamlessly through a lock and withdraw system. So all of our CRC20 tokens, all of them, can be transferred over to Ethereum. They lock into a smart contract on this side, and you are minted an ERC20 version on the other side. This is also, yeah.
You mean like creatures?
Creatures should be ready by then.
Okay.
Hi, Nat.
Hi.
How are you?
It's so hard to keep track.
I'm good.
I saw Creatures the other day because he was trying to call out a fake page that stole all the artwork of the Creatures on Solana.
It's tough in DeFi though, because who do you call? Like, it's not like, the breaker motor that you can call. You understand?
He called the jungle, man. He said, "Yo, we need to get this page shut down. Let's go."
It's sad. I like the Solana blockchain's been smooth and the gas is cheap and everything, but dude, every time I hear about Solana, it's another rug or stolen art or developers just abandon the project. Like, I don't know what's going on over there, and maybe I'm only hearing the worst because people only talk about the worst, but I mean, I minted a Solaris spaceship thing that was supposed to have this game and everything, and it's been months and nothing's happened, and I hit up their Discord. There's barely any activity in their Discord, and it's like, dude, so that was a waste of money.
Sorry, bro.
I hope it's not as bad as it seems.
Well, Solana's had a tough run.
Yeah, but
anyway,
hi, John. Hi, Jungle. I love all your faces off.
Sorry, I said half a rug.
Half a rug?
Half a rug.
Half a rug.
Hey, and Dragons, just so you know why I have you on here, I'm going to be pretty busy today, but about those Dragons, put me on the back burner, brother. You've got so much to do. I'm just happy to be a part of your project, my friend, and we'll get to it when we get to it. Okay.
Hey, 100%. Honestly, Doc, I think the metadata was not loading properly on the last contract, so that the dragon that you have now might be the actual dragon now that the metadata
And that
is
and that
loaded.
makes sense to me too. So I mean,
Yeah.
but it's sad because you saw the picture I sent
Yeah,
you,
the
right?
other
The
one
thing is
was a little
dope.
bit cooler.
But you know, it is what it is. I just, I love your face off, dude, and I'm so happy to be a part of your project and to watch you succeed. Like, none of that stuff matters to me when it comes to people I care about. Like, I bring it to your attention solely as like, so like, hey, this might be a thing. Not me going, hey, I'm important, fix this for me, or it's you got to just remember what the context and who it comes from, because I'm just happy to be a part of the jungle. I'm gonna be so ecstatic to have my new America, oh God, enforcer, and like I'm not one of those people that's gonna like bitch and moan, but I will bring my things that I find to your guys' attention, and we'll just leave it at that. Like, I mean,
Yeah, no, Doc, I already know, brother. We are going to look into your specific token ID, make sure that the traits match the stats. But
okay.
they all do now. The traits all match the stats now, but we will double check for you, make sure
Okay.
you're not getting a misrepresentation. But I do think the metadata just wasn't loading properly on the last contract, so it is a little unfortunate that you saw a different dragon than it really was. But things do happen sometimes.
Oh yeah, for sure. The stats. I knew that the stats would come across the same. I mean, for me, it was purely just that dragon with the white mane. Oh God, that thing
Oh
was
yeah,
gorgeous.
it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope, bro.
But anyway, all right, guys. I've just rolled up to my parents' house, so I'm gonna jump out of here. I love all your face off, New America. I see you there, buddy. I can't wait we got a couple more days. Chrono balls. I see you, brother. I'm excited for your mint too. Just yeah.
Nice
Joe,
talking
cute.
to you, Doc. Have
You
fun.
too.
Yeah,
Joe,
nice
give me
seeing
a
you, bro.
call
Take it easy, man.
sometime this weekend, okay? He might be driving, but yeah. Give me a call sometime this weekend. I want to go over the Bloomfi stuff.
Roger that.
All right, guys. I'll see y'all later.
Later. I want
Oh,
to
I
shout
guess
out.
I
Who am
left
I?
out Alpha. Sorry, Alpha. I do love your face off too,
I'm
buddy.
right here, buddy.
No, I mean, I said goodbye. I started calling out names and stuff and saying hi to people, and then I just totally
Oh,
was
don't
going to
worry,
leave
man.
without saying what's up to you too.
I'm trying to pick a winner here.
Oh, pick a winner.
And the
I'll
winner
leave
is
you alone.
Rimkiss. Rimkiss has won a Croge NFT. So shout out Rimkiss, dude.
Congratulations, guys. See you later.
Is Rimkiss in here?
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
No, but Sparky's in here. Hey, Sparky, you win one too. Hey, Sparky, you win one too, guy. You get a Croge NFT, and you get a Croge NFT. What? Yeah, it's 420 right now, or 620.
And we got two hands.
We got two hands. I got two hands. Martek.
Hey, what's happening, Alpha? What's going on, Jungle Fam? Just a quick reminder. Last week, I posted a giveaway where I'm giving away a piece of my dope AF handmade wearable art. The giveaway was announced in the jungle last Monday. We're going to announce the winner this coming Monday, July the 4th. Check out the pin tweet at top. Follow Martek Networks. Follow Jungle. Retweet and tag 4 friends. Get involved, win a piece of that dope wearable art, if you would please. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And happy 420, everybody. We did it. We made it through all three in one piece. Mr. Hoddle, what'd it do? Oh my God, that cat just came out of nowhere.
Hey guys, I just wanted to let you guys know that the meerkats will be on Crypto Rockstar Space tomorrow. So that'll be 2 p.m. UTC or 10 a.m. EST in my area.
Are we having that tomorrow? I thought it wasn't until next Sunday. Okay.
No, remember I botched it last Sunday.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean,
It's
I
been
didn't
a
mean it like
week. Come
that.
on, Lucky. Come on, Lucky. It's been a week. So, Lucky, are you giving out the Thunder NFT out, or you want to keep it for yourself? Can you please pick a winner for that so I can send that to Alpha and somebody can have that today?
Oh, whoa, me pick a
Let's
winner?
give it to oh, Nat should pick for sure.
Oh, how am I supposed to pick?
I was gonna say the new guy.
Oh, is there a new guy?
Well, he's gone now, but he was the new guy.
We have to get another new guy.
Expedition DeFi. I'll send him
yeah,
one.
either
I'll
him
send him
or
one.
Steven. Yeah, that guy Steven. Whoops! I almost hit the wrong button and ended it while I was talking. That guy Steven that was in here in the beginning,
I
dropping
know
that
that guy
that
was
high
on
roller
vibe.
alpha.
He made me dox my age. He's so smart.
I would have told him anything. If anyone checked his bio, it says pro strongman, comedian, seen on MTV, Discovery, NBC, ABC, Fox,
Wow, that's really cool.
and
Oh
he's
yeah,
got
he caught a follow.
38,000 followers.
What?
Yeah,
Jeez.
you never know who you're talking to.
Right.
I love this place. All kinds of people drop in.
I'm gonna send him a thunder token. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Let's go.
Right? He deserved a gem star, don't you think?
Definitely did, yeah, because I kind of like it when, people kind of, be in a good vibes because obviously hashtag is one of the vibes. You have hashtag crow, hashtag farm, hashtag DeFi. It's all very difficult for people, my age to kind of talk about DeFi when we can't really explain ourselves properly, being that we sound too old or outdated or.
Yeah,
So we
and
can
I
go for the
did
vibes.
botch. I botched the thing back in the day because, like I said, crofam didn't have a hashtag. But it's interesting to me because every time new people come in here, I ask them what brought them in, and some of them say I'm into crow. I saw the hashtag crow. Some of them say I saw the hashtag DeFi. I'm into DeFi. You know we love that, but they already know stuff. And some people come in here because they see the vibes, dude, and that's the most interesting shit. Is when they
It's the
come in here because they
vibes.
saw vibes, yeah, and then they feel the vibes, and then they know what's up.
Most
Well,
important thing though is the crow and the farm. So you have to make sure that it's one and united, and you've been doing that since day one, which is very good. You know,
here,
especially in times when you feel like the crow farm is being hijacked and it's literally just a hijack. And then when you talk about crow, because so many when you're talking about DeFi, so many projects have come in and used crow and convert to USD and kind of sucked out the liquidity of crow, and then being that people have been here since November,
preach, baby.
people are crying.
Children
I'm,
crying.
I was gonna say, let me dive in real quick. Jim Star, you're definitely a gentleman and a scholar, man. I listen to you speak like with intellect and intelligence and stuff like that. You know, just giving you your flowers, bro. Love seeing you here every day, and love when you come
Well
up
deserved.
like
Well deserved. I
you know what
put
I'm
the
saying.
crow and the fam together
You know what I'm saying,
just for Jim
Alpha?
Star, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you very
bro,
much, because
gent-
just like the old days,
gentleman and a scholar, Jim Star. Much love.
Thank you very much. And I don't know about the scholar bit, but when you consider that this is basically school, I've been putting a lot of time in
You're a
there.
DeFi scholar.
Yeah, I mean the scholar. It's an English thing. Just when you're giving somebody salutations, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Like you're a scholar in the school of life, man. You dope, man. I love your spirit, man. I love your spirit too,
Thank you
man.
very much. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. Thank you very much.
Cool.
It's the vibes. It's the vibes.
It's the vibes. Dragons, what it do?
Yo, so I just posted a collab giveaway with Crow Army. If anyone wants to enter that giveaway, you have a chance at winning a jackal from their newly dropped NFT collection and 100 crow on top of that. So all you have to do to be entered into this giveaway, not live giveaway, but this giveaway on Twitter is scroll all the way up to the top of the space, tap on the pinned tweet by Dragons of the West, like it, retweet it, maybe even tag some friends, and on top of that, join their Discord, type Jackal in the general chat. because they got a pretty cool Discord going on, but at least like it, retweet it, and tag some friends. That's all I wanted to say real quick. Just scroll up to the top and tap on that pinned tweet. I know we need these giveaways during the bear market. Their Jackal collection just dropped. They got some really cool NFTs. The Jackal up there is actually the one that they're giving away. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty rare one. So definitely a giveaway that you want to enter into. Well, this isn't even financial advice, but not financial advice anyhow, because this is a recorded space. But thanks, Alpha.
Oh, we got it up there in the alert signals, baby. NFTs, NFA. Joe Q, what it do?
Hey, I want to shout out to everybody that's been in here listening. I really appreciate you allowing me to dump someone in your lap, how patient you guys listened to it, the questions that you had for the project. I myself truly appreciate that. It's something I've been trying to be able to divulge to you guys, and I know that when I get talking up here, I try to be as quick and brief as I can, so things get jumbled. I spit a little bit and I disappear. Well, hopefully this guy was able to answer everything. He does have his YouTube videos out there that you can go in and watch. It's going to be a lot lower key, and you can rewind it, fast forward it, back and forth until you feel comfortable with it. Where he was talking, and a lot of projects will do this. Hey, if you got $1,000, throw $1,000 in. I'm the exact opposite. If you've got $50 to $100 that you can kind of spare, you're willing to throw at the wall and see what happens. Let's take some baby steps. And if you feel comfortable down the road, go ahead and increase it at your ability or your desire. If you only have 10, 20 bucks, so be it. Do your thing, no pressure, no hype. Shout out to Wizard down there. He's actually part of the Joe Q crypto team on this new project that's kicking out. And although I say new project, it's not really new. It's been going for at least 9 months, 6 to 9 months, and they're getting ready to do their relaunch. Shout out to Nefterium. I see you over there, sitting down there being quiet. Shout out to Croge. We're coming up on the next hour, guys. Just saying. And Alpha, did you ever post up your Croge that I sent you, the first one, so I can see how close it was to one of the ones that I minted? Because I would feel.
You don't want to see that. I can look back. I was just sending a Croge NFT to my guy Sparky down there, who won the giveaway in here today. Congrats, my dude. And congrats to everybody that got a piece of that action.
Yeah. My pin, the first one up there on the big board, if it's still there, shows how close I came to minting the exact copy of what I did the generation on.
I think you probably have the 10K worked out.
Oh,
man,
I
if I do,
ask. I looked at that. Where do you go to see your Croges?
Oh, I can see mine in the DeFi wallet now. It took a while.
Because they weren't on Ebisus when I looked. Because
yeah,
I saw
Tofu
yours.
NFT is always a good choice.
Is that where you saw yours? Because I couldn't find mine.
Tofu had it first.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, yours was a really pretty blue one. I liked it. And it was really close to the one you designed yourself. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, look.
I truly hope it's going to be in the runnings. Oh, and they did do a shout out that the 3 super rares, as of an hour ago, that are in the mint, the 3 super rares have not been found yet. So a solid gold, a rainbow, and something else.
Oh, I think a one ghost that I haven't seen yet. I hope I didn't send that one. I gotta make sure it's not a rare before I send it. Jeez.
Yeah, might want to check.
Well,
stepping back.
Congratulations, everybody. It's been a great show. Shout out everybody that came through. Bach boys in the building. Ayo. We got a lot to talk about tomorrow in Rockstar Space, so I hope I see you all there. We might do a little warm-up in the morning like we used to. Depends if he's really going to do it. Let's see what happens. I ain't talking no smack.
Hey,
so
and
drink
one
your
more
water.
time, Alpha. One more time. Sorry, brother. One more time, everyone. We do have that giveaway live with Crow Army. If you haven't entered it yet, scroll all the way up to the top of the space, tap on the pinned tweet, like it, and retweet it. We only got 9 likes on there. We got like 20 something, maybe even 30 people in the space. So let's like it, let's retweet it, let's enter that giveaway, and
Oh,
possibly
my
get a
bad.
free
Here we
NFT
go.
in Crow.
10 and 8. Keep it going. Bing bong. That's the name of the game. That's what makes this whole Kronos ecosystem go round, everybody. Bing bong. Up top, like it, retweet it. Dragons of the West. Don't forget how we do this. And tweet out the room so everybody can catch the recording, right? Don't feel like you can't tweet it out just because we're wrapping it up. And make sure you drink that water, brush those teeth, own your keys and own that crypto. Get it off the exchanges and don't tell your seed phrase to anybody. Please, for the love of God. I'll try and catch you in the morning, all right? Crofam for life. Lots of love.
Peace.
Peace.
Q, Q, Q.